Hello, this is Tamir Zain from Elliott with Forex.com with your weekly Euro US dollar analysis for January 4th, 2016. Happy 2016, everybody. We hope you had a fantastic new year. As expected, the Euro moved toward the upside, reached our first target at 1.0896 and exceeded it by 50 pips, completing a contracting triangle of a fourth wave correction. And as is invariably the case on the completion of a triangle, price should witness a dramatic drop very soon. We're updating our accounts to reflect the most recent price action and to present tighter targets and invalidation points. So beginning with the big picture on the weekly chart, we can see that the euro is moving towards the downside in cycle wave X, which is forming a double zigzag labeled primary waves W, X, and Y. Primary wave Y is forming a zigzag labeled intermediate waves A, B, and C, where intermediate wave A formed an impulse labeled minor waves 1 through 5, intermediate wave B formed a double zigzag labeled minor waves W, X, and Y, retracing just about 38.2% of intermediate wave A, and intermediate wave C is forming an impulse labeled minor waves 1 through 5, which will complete primary wave Y and therefore cycle wave X. This will be confirmed by movement below 1.0462. Now let's see the details of this count on the daily chart, where the main count, as we said, sees that intermediate wave C is forming an impulse labeled minor waves 1 through 5. Minor wave 2 formed a double zigzag labeled minute waves W, X, and Y, retracing a bit over 61.8% of minor wave 1. Then minor wave 3 formed an impulse labeled minute waves 1 through 5, within which minute wave 5 formed an ending diagonal labeled minute waves 1 through 5. After that, minor wave 4 formed a contracting triangle labeled minute waves A, B, C, D, and E, retracing a bit over 38.2% of minor wave 3. Right now, minor wave 5 is forming an impulse labeled minute waves 1 through 5, and this count expects the euro to continue moving towards the downside in minor wave 5. This will be confirmed by movement below 1.0525. Notice that the MACD indicator tentatively supports this count by showing a bearish crossover. So at 1.0315, minor wave 5 would reach 100% the length of minor wave 1, then at 0.9976 it would reach 100% the length of minor wave 3. This wave count is invalidated by movement above 1.0946, as minute wave 2 may not move beyond the start of minute wave 1. Now let's take a look at our alternate count, which sees that intermediate wave B is still unfolding as a flat correction labeled minor waves A, B, and C. Minor wave A formed a double zigzag labeled minute waves W, X, and Y. Then minor wave B formed a zigzag labeled minute waves A, B, and C, retracing 95% of minor wave A. And now minor wave C is forming an impulse labeled minute waves 1 through 5, and within it minute wave 2 formed a double zigzag labeled minute waves W, X, and Y, retracing 50% of minute wave 1. This count expects the euro to continue moving towards the upside in minor wave C to complete intermediate wave B. This will be confirmed by movement above 1.1059. Now at 1.1302, minor wave C would reach 61.8% the length of minor wave A, then at 1.1782 it would reach 100% of its length. This wave count is invalidated by movement below 1.0525, as minute wave 2 may not move beyond the start of minute wave 1. That's all for our analysis for this week. I wish you profitable trading and see you next time.